Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Who is the biggest salesman in the world right now? Well, as a country, we can say it's Ukraine right now. But as a man, is the Minister of Defense of Ukraine. So, this article comes from Ukrainska Pravda and it's from July 15th, 2022. And this is the title. HIMARS or HIMARS has already destroyed more than 30 Russian logistic military facilities, Ministry of Defense reports. Whew. Thanks to HIMARS or HIMARS, I would say HIMARS, okay? The American artillery rocket system, buy it, here it is. The Ukrainian military has already destroyed more than 30 Russian logistic military facilities. The source, spokesman for the Ministry of Defense, Alexander Motuzianik, speaking on air during a telethon, and I'm quoting, "Allow me to mention the famous HIMARS, which are working perfectly on the front line today. Buy it, it's for free, not." In recent weeks, more than 30 Russian logistic military facilities have been destroyed, which is why, for example, the offensive potential of the Russian occupation forces has now been significantly reduced. End quote. Details. At the same time, Motuzianik stressed that now Ukraine needs long-range artillery, which makes it possible to destroy Russian logistics. Actually, and I'm quoting, actually, that is what is actively being done now, he said. In addition, according to him, Ukraine experts expect Lend-Lease to have a very positive effect because Ukraine will be able to choose for itself which models of weapons and military equipment we will need at our time or another. What if you pick the ones that with nuclear heads? Are you going to receive them? The Defense Ministry spokesman also said that the Russian troops carry out only 30% of strikes on military facilities in Ukraine. Only 30%. So I'm wondering the other 70% goes to what? Residential areas, correct? Yeah. And then, while the remaining 70 of the attacks are directed at cities not involved in hostilities, because where your army is, in the cities, right? Background. On 1st of June, US President Joe Biden announced the provision of a new security assistance package to Ukraine, which includes high mobile artillery rocket systems, HIMARS. These HIMARS are equipped with missiles that can hit targets at a distance up to 80 kilometers, about 60 some miles, but potentially the systems can hit targets up to 300 kilometers, which is about 20 miles. In early July, the Secretary of National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine, Oleksiy Danilov, said that Ukraine had received 9 systems from the United States and its allies, HIMARS and similar systems, but that dozen more units are needed for a counteroffensive. Defense Minister Oleksiy Reznikov is confident that Western partners will provide Ukraine with shells for HIMARS missile systems that can hit targets as at a distance of 300 kilometers. Yes, okay, good. Such the escalation. But what, do you want Ukraine to lose? Anyway, I want peace, and everybody wants that. But the problem is, as I always mention, Napoleon Bonaparte, when he was asked about peace, why don't you like peace? You like war? He said, no, I love peace, as long as it's done on my terms. I like peace, the same. The Russians love peace, as long as you do what they ask for or demand. The same, Ukrainians like peace, as long as everything is done the way they want it. Everybody loves peace, but that means do not counter my demands. Just give in. All right, so those 9 systems work like magic. The Russians, as you can tell by the report, must be true, have only 30% efficiency. That means, or at least, I don't know, I'm not sure if they purposely, allegedly hit other targets or just shooting to the stars or something, just have fireworks because they don't produce any or something. I don't know, but the problem is I do not believe that. I mean, those guys couldn't be so retarded. I'm going to use this word, because I'm not going to go full retarded, but I'm just saying it's just a little bit of retardation is acceptable, but not the whole spectrum. Nevertheless, here, do you think that Russians are so far behind or so far ahead of the other guys? The technology right now is not like, you're the only one who owns this, or you have this, or you invented that. They all have it, in another form or another. In one form or another, they have it. It's just they call it different. There was the Patriots, and then the Scud missiles, and then it was the S-300, 200, 300, 400, 500. Now, then they claim this, they claim that. I would like to see, for instance, how the S-400s behave in this war. I would be curious, and I don't know why they're not up there. I know the 300s, S-300s are over there, the Russians, but not the 400s as far as I know. I would like to see how they behave. Obviously, Turkey bought from Russia, I think 2 systems. I don't know if there were more than 2 delivered, maybe 2 and 2, maybe 4 altogether. Because the Americans said, this is the price for our Patriot. And they say, that's too much, what are you talking about? We are allies, friends, remember? And the Americans were upset and said, no. Okay, we're going to buy from Russia. Now you can buy from Russia. They did, because Erdogan has and then you have it. So, I told you about that article that some friends suggested about the Ukrainians selling the HIMARS systems to the Russians, 2 of them, and then the Russians claim that they captured 1 or something, so that would be 3, but I haven't heard anyone claiming that they were destroyed. So I haven't heard didn't find any news about these HIMARS being destroyed. So I don't know why. They're undestroyable, undetectable, not used, and kept in a hangar somewhere. I don't know, but if it works for these guys, that's good. Bring more. I wonder with this Lend-Lease. The Lend-Lease is not a help. It's not like a donation. Lend-Lease is a lease you pay with interest, a loan. So they give you money so you can buy their product, basically. So it's like this, and other people produce it, and they pay taxes. So that's how it goes. We give you the money, or we give you this, but we charge you, and you have to pay for it sometime. And in the meantime, when you are at it, trying to pay for it, you're gonna owe me everything. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Ask the Brits and the Soviets how they manage the Lend-Lease. Yeah, okay. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.